Part 2 is exporting now.
That's right, we're not stopping. It's been barely 10 minutes since I finished recording Part 2, and now we're moving on to Part 3. This will be the final part of the night. It's Saturday night now, it's only 9:10, but still. Don't want to spend all night doing this. This is moving at a slower pace, but it's what you'd expect from a small series, not necessarily a film. Like, if this was a film, I'd be bored, but the way it's done in a series, in chapters, in parts, it works for me. That battle scene in the last episode was so good. Zeus was jacked! It sort of reminded me of the final battle in Endgame, sort of. I mean, obviously you're not as connected to the characters as you are in Endgame, but still, all different people from different species, different worlds, and stuff like that. It sort of reminds me of the Battle of Endgame. Like, obviously, Darkseid and his army is like Thanos and his army. Then you got Atlanteans coming in, Amazons, men, Green Lanterns, gods. It sort of reminds you of, like, okay, in Endgame there's the sorcerers from Doctor Strange's Sanctum, there's Ravagers showing up, there's Wakandans showing up, obviously the Avengers, aliens, the Guardians of the Galaxy, there's all that stuff, all against Darkseid's army. You can see the similarities. I'm in love with this so far. I can't believe I'm only not even a third of the way into it, a quarter of the way into it, really. Pretty much a third of the way into it. I mean, less than a third of the way into it. I've only done 1 hour and 5 minutes, and there's still 2 hours 46 left. So let's keep moving. So, shall we just get into Part 3, Chapter 3 of Zack Snyder's Justice League, and we're starting now.
I'm so sorry, I'm late.
Hello, Iris. You were completely cut out of the original version.
Resume, I believe, is past participle.
He's an awkward dude, isn't he? Not a good sign. There he goes. The detail, the flash time! And yeah, he rips his shoes. The way the glass bends like liquid. You could be a serious creep if you had flash time. He's singing the hot dog! Dude. The music and the slow-mo, it makes this a beautiful scene. How did she... That was probably one of the best Flash scenes I've ever seen, including the show. Oi, dead. No, love, no love.
Never betray my own people.
Not willingly, you won't.
More or more less?
Probably more or less.
He said no.
He said no. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Are they teasing the...
So,
This is the third person.
Are they teasing the Batman Wonder Woman romance?
organic and biomechatronic body parts. He's a cyborg.
Oh yes, he is. Mummy came to his matches. Daddy didn't. Of course. Don't take your eyes off the road.
Everything I know you can do today, I can't wait to see what you can figure out.
Everyone's lives are controlled and dominated by complex digital networks that will bend without effort to your will.
You don't realise in this day and age how powerful someone like CYBORG could be. He can control the internet, and imagine how much the internet controls these days.
Literal. It's an entire nuclear arsenal you could launch with a thought.
Look at him go! He's just been looking at someone who can't afford to keep up on their bills and got evicted. Good man, Victor, being able to do that. Look at him do that.
Let me speak to you from my heart, not as a scientist, as a father.
He doesn't want to hear that. Oh, that is a bachelor pad.
This is a person who looks exactly like me, but who is definitely not me. Somebody, I don't know,
The suit.
hippie, long hair, very attractive Jewish boy.
Abrasion resistant, heat resistant.
Yeah, I do competitive ice dancing.
It's what they use on the space shuttle to prevent it from burning up on re-entry.
I do very competitive ice dancing.
Yes! Ah. The flash time plays into Zack Snyder's slow-mo so well.
You see, I believe enemies are coming.
Stop right there. I'm in.
He's in.
You are? Just like that.
Yeah, I need friends.
Wait.
Can I keep this?
What are your superpowers again?
I'm rich.
Hell yeah, he is. I remember this from the previous movie, of course. I remember a lot of stuff from the old movie. It's just they look so much better. It's been edited and colorized to the point where I barely recognize it. Oh, there was no lake scene, I remember. Like, oh, in the first movie when Bruce and Diana discussed the Age of Heroes, they did it at a lake where Victor was watching them. They didn't do that this time. So officially, he's dead. The imagery. Oh, the mother box. Okay. Aye.
Commissioner Gordon,
Yes.
your messages.
J.K. Simmons. I still haven't seen the Batman. Like, I've seen Bruce Wayne a lot. I want to see Batman.
Oh, awesome. That's a bad signal. That's your... Oh, sorry. That's your signal. That means we have to go now.
Yeah, that's
so cool.
I told the king the perimeter guards were taken. He won't send reinforcements. He says all the reserves are needed in the rebel regions.
He's as short-sighted as he is cruel. All right, take what men we have left and form a phalanx around the mother box.
She's got an English accent in this. Still don't like her though. Here he comes. Bloody. Oh, he cut him in half. Oh. Come on. This is where Arthur shows up. Yes. I thought he wasn't for a second. Oh. And he's got it. Two down, one to go.
It took me.
What a saint.
You dare speak of Queen Atlanta that way?
You're a queen. Left me on my father's doorstep and never gave me another thought.
Your mother left you to save your life. It would have been her responsibility to follow that monster to the surface and stop him. Now, it's yours.
Yeah, not all. Okay.
Steppenwolf, tell me what you've learned.
Decide.
2 boxes found and awake. Where is the third mother box? The parademons sense its presence and search for the third. They have taken prisoners who carry its scent. They will tell me what they know, or I will rip it from them.
Is this the end of part 3? Of course it is. Damn! We're halfway through the 6 parts, and we're not even halfway through the movie. There's 1 hour 46 gone, 2 hours and 5 minutes left. Yikes. But unfortunately, that is where we end tonight. I will continue tomorrow, but it's nearly 10 o'clock now. Yeah, we're going to finish tonight and then continue the other 3 parts tomorrow. This has been a ride. I am so enjoying this. The highlight of this part was definitely the cyborg learning how to do all of his shit. I got a warm fuzzy feeling in my heart when he gave all that poor woman all that money. Oh! I was like, yo, Cyborg, good guy. You gotta love Cyborg. But, again, halfway through the parts, we haven't even seen Superman yet. Like, Superman, they haven't even brought the idea up of him coming back to life. Team isn't fully assembled yet. I mean, they're converging. Like, Barry, Bruce and Diana are heading to the Bat Signal, where Jim Gordon is, and Cyborg has seen it in the sky as well after his dad's been kidnapped, and he's obviously going to head there as well. With the third mother box, he's the only one who knows where it is. Like, all those prisoners that Steppenwolf's got are utterly useless. Even Silas is useless. He wouldn't... Like, all he knows is that it was in his apartment and it's not there anymore. The only person in the universe right now who knows where the mother box is Cyborg. And Aquaman is on his way as well. He just had a little conversation with the mirror. Didn't expect the English accent. That threw me for a loop. Bear in mind, it's been so long since I watched the original, I can't remember she had an English accent in that either. The Aquaman movie was definitely a lot more vibrant. I've noticed changes from the Aquaman movie as well. Like, I think in the last part, Aquaman went straight to Atlan's tomb and Atlan's trident. It took a while, it took a hell of a journey to get to that in the Aquaman movie. Volko has Atlanta's trident, which was given to Aquaman in the film. He had it when he was a teenager. So, yeah. So definite changes from the Aquaman movie. Not to mention that in the Aquaman movie they were able to talk underwater, whereas this they have to use that air bubble to talk. Otherwise they make dolphin sounds. Yeah, that's convenient. Part 2 is finished exporting now. It's been going for a while, that. I think the more videos I export throughout the day, it gets slower. So yeah, part 1 finished pretty fast. Part 2 took a while, so I can only imagine how long this one is going to take. Yeah, I'm having a blast so far watching this. Definitely worth the watch. I'm going to be watching so many reactions up to this point for now. Ooh. We haven't even seen Batman in the Batman suit yet, whereas in the original we would have seen a Batman scene already where he's interrogating a person, a burglar, to lure out a parademon. We would have already seen that at this point, but that's not showed up yet. So that was definitely a Joss Whedon thing. So not seen the Batsuit yet. We've not seen Diana in the Wonder Woman suit either. We've caught a glimpse of the Flash suit, but not him in it. Aquaman has not been in his suit yet, but I'm not missing that suit. Like I said at the beginning of the first part, I'm not a fan of the Aquaman suit from this movie. I prefer the orange and green. The only one I've seen in this suit so far is Cyborg, and that's not something that can... It's more of a big deal when you see him out of his suit. And yeah, final member of the Justice League, Superman has yet to make an appearance. Steppenwolf is a far cry away from what he was in the first movie. He's so much better now. Like, the CGI looks better, his voice, his dialogue is better, his motivation is better as well. Still got a lot of notes down, but I imagine there's going to be more to come when I see the final 3 parts tomorrow. But that's all we've got for right now. That's all we've got for tonight. But if you're watching this on YouTube, part 4 will be out next week, and then part 5 and part 6 will be coming out the weeks after that. But instead, you could go to my $10 tier on Patreon and watch all 6 parts in their full length entirety. So the full 4 hours, near enough. Yeah, you can watch that for just the $10 a month. You can watch that. You can subscribe for the $10 a month, pay that once, watch this, and anything else you want to on my Patreon. Because obviously on my Patreon, if you pay $10, which is the highest tier, you get access to everything. There's nothing that you don't have access to on my Patreon for the $10 tier month. So yeah, you could just pay the $10 a month just for that. Watch all of this and anything else you want to, and then cancel, and that's it. You only have to pay the $10. So yeah, this was amazing. So far it's amazing, and we're only going to get into the better stuff tomorrow. I'm so excited. They should have released this from the beginning. Well, I understand that they couldn't have released this from the beginning. Zack Snyder had to step away, but why did they have to wait 4 years to give us this? Alas, we've got it now. We can live in a world where we say the Snyder Cut is here, and it's better than what we ever imagined it would be. But that's all we've got time for. Until next time, we are over and out.